should know this well. Ain't trying to wish you ill. Hope this life treats you swell. Oh yeah, PS, go fuck yourself.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Haji. Welcome back to my prediction series. We're taking on the Week 16 NFL matchup of Raiders at Broncos. But first, let's get into this last game, and let me wish you guys, all of Raider Nation, a very Merry Christmas. But this Christmas did not end up very merry for the Raiders, even in victory. We don't feel like winners today. The Raiders have indefinitely lost quarterback Derek Carr for the foreseeable future from a broken fibula that he suffered during a sack by Trent Cole. Man, this was just a very, very devastating blow to what has been just a dream season so far with the Raiders, man. There's no way to completely describe, the damage dealt by the loss of Carr, but the Raiders are now without their locker room leader, without their quarterback, and in steps Matt McGloin, who, is not. He's our backup. He's what I would consider one of the best backups in the league. He has beat out people year after year after year, and the Raiders have had him here for a reason. And now we get to see if the Raiders were right in keeping him all these years. Connor Cook will be the backup to Matt McGloin, but man, this is we get to see exactly how good this offense really is, because you want to look and find some sunshine in this shitstorm. First thing is Matt McGloin can at least take us back under center again, something Carr did once or twice in the Colts game. But, at least we got the full playbook back. This is a team sport. We got to 12-3 as a team. We're going to finish the season as a team. I hate seeing people, thinking the season's completely toast. I mean, if you could see the text message between me and a couple buddies yesterday, it was bad. I mean, it was like watching a fucking car wreck. Nobody knew. I had to sleep on this. I'm recording this on Sunday after the Chiefs have just eliminated the fucking faggy Broncos from playoff competition. So when we see them next week, hopefully they're not playing with. They're not going to be playing for anything. So hopefully they just roll over and play dead and give us the second seed, which would be very, very nice, but I digress. First off, with Matt McGloin, we get to see how good this offensive line is, how good this running game is going to be, how good our receivers are going to, take to Matt McGloin. He is going to be a free agent next year, so essentially Matt's got himself the golden ticket right now to improve his stock immensely. If he comes out there and starts balling, you're going to see quarterback-needy teams like the Jets, throw a gazillion dollars at him. He could be the next Brock Osweiler for all we know. But this team is built to cater to hiding the deficiencies of a young quarterback. And Matt McGloin is exactly that. Same thing as Derek Carr. You have to disregard Matt McGloin's prior stats. I mean, he does make some bad decisions. He does throw interceptions here that are just complete bonehead, but now he gets to operate behind an offense that he has never even come close to operating before talent-wise. That offensive line is fucking nasty. They're still going to be nasty. And they're going to play that. I really think they're going to play their hearts out for him. Donald Penn gave up one sack this year. Unfortunately, that was the sack that cost Derek Carr a season. He's beating himself up over it. Which, I mean, it's nobody's fault, man. Shit like this happens, and you have to, that's the shitty part about this sport is, sometimes to get to the Super Bowl and to make these big, long playoff runs, you just got to get lucky that, everybody stays healthy. And I don't think Derek Carr is going to be an injury-prone quarterback. Who knows? But, I mean, it's a rough fucking loss. But we have to rally behind Matt McGloin, show that kid some support, because it's like, Jim Plunkett won 2 Super Bowls virtually coming off the bench. It's happened before. Trent fucking Dilfer has a Super Bowl ring. Crazier things have happened. So we need this defense, hopefully. I mean, Mario Edwards was back in the mix. He played a couple snaps. He was on a snap count for sure, just getting him reacclimated to the game. Maybe Goodell will throw us a bone and get Alden Smith back in there, but the first thing the Raiders got to do is take care of business in Denver. That game has, after the Chiefs putting a stomping on the Broncos, the Raiders control their own destiny here. They're in the playoffs no matter what, but now it's either a second seed or a fifth seed. If they win, we get the bye week, and it's an extra. We need that. That's an extra week for Matt McGloin to get more acclimated with the offense, get prepared. If we fall to the fifth seed, we're having to do a wild card against the winner against the Houston Texans, who won the AFC South. So, that's where it lands right now. The bye week looks a lot better for obvious reasons. They need to figure something out, because right now, we're in panic mode. This defense needs to step it up. Everybody needs to step it up if they want to do anything in the playoffs. I was skeptical at the beginning of the season of them, because they're so young, so inexperienced, of them actually doing damage in the playoffs. But man, here we are sitting at 12-3. If Derek Carr was healthy, who knows where we're gonna go. But that's not the situation anymore. So this Broncos team, I really don't expect them to, kind of lay down and just give us an easy win. They hate us. We hate them. They're not going to give us an easy win. That, no-fly zone and Von Miller, that defense is fucking amazing. They are still a great defense, even though this year it hasn't been good for them. I will always celebrate a Broncos loss, but, we need, some people, like they said, the Raiders, the NFL's better when the Raiders are good, because, Darth Vader needs to win a few games every now and again to keep his legitimacy. But I was hoping to see the Broncos in the playoffs and, hopefully knock them out of the playoffs. Fortunately, the Chiefs are, just hanging around and doing their fucking thing. So it's just been a devastating week for the Raiders. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat any of this, but let's rally behind this team and take on Denver this week and try to get a win. It's hard to call now, because I don't want to. If Derek Carr was available for this game, I think we would go in there and handle business and torch these guys, something like 30 to 10, 30 to 14, something similar to what the Chiefs just did to him. But with Matt McGloin out there, that's just a huge wild card, and hopefully Bill Musgrave and Jack Del Rio follow the game plan that beat the Broncos the first time and just run the ball down their fucking throat. Because in this game against Indianapolis, we had DeAndre Washington had 12 carries for 99 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jalen Richard had 6 for 66. Latavius Murray had a kind of a bad day. He was 15 for 40, but that was a team effort out there. That running game is just, those running backs are carrying us. Like, as awesome as a season as Carr had, there is a lot going on that he's got. Clive Walford's been stepping up. Andre Holmes has been stepping up. Unfortunately, Seth Roberts has been falling off of late, just not catching balls, as he hasn't seemed to be quite in it. This game, we have the Carr injury aside. Jalen Richard got shaken up for a bit. And you see how he looks after practice this week. Amari Cooper was battling a shoulder injury. He toughed it out, though, and soldiered through it. And, props to him for that. Crabtree got shaken up a little bit. But it was just a weird game. Janikowski missed 2 extra points in a row. Like, when, he's usually the pillar of consistency for us. I'm not sure if it has anything to do with the distance or, the new PAT distance, but he was off. Marquette King was off. He had a low average. He was only averaging 37 yards a punt. He did have 1 bomb for 58 yards. But we have to, like I said in the beginning of the video, we have to carry on as a team and kind of see where the cards lie now, and just prepare for the worst and hope for the best, because that's the fucking gun we're staring at right now. And it's been, you can't be mad at 12-3 right now. The season we've had has just been incredible. So like I said, Derek Carr did get us there, but we will carry on without him. So let's look at this Broncos game. I mean, the Broncos offense has been pretty much putrid. They're not running the ball well. Trevor Siemian and Paxton Lynch can't get the ball out to Emmanuel Sanders or Demaryius Thomas with any form of consistency. This game, though, like I think we have a real chance at losing this game. I just do. I'm hoping for the best that they come out and play inspired football and try to pull off a win here for Carr and get the second seed, because I know the team wants it, but I mean, if they come out and struggle early and the team starts getting in a slump, I don't know if we're going to pull out of that, because that's been the biggest problem this year is we have been slow starting and the Derek Carr comes to save the day in the third and fourth quarter of the game. We don't have that anymore. We have to hope that McGloin can at least keep the defense honest enough to let the run game go and put some points on the board and mask McGloin's weaknesses the best we can. Because if we don't do that, we're going to get in a hole and we're going to lose this game. So this is a hard one for me. This is going to be a close game. It's going to be a lot closer than I think it is. People would think it would be. I'm going to go somewhere along the line of the Broncos are going to win this. I have a feeling that I'm not sure if it's just the depression from losing Derek Carr, but I feel like we're going to lose this something close, 17-14. Broncos are going to win. I think they're going to play a little bit of a buster on us, knock us to the 5th seed, which who knows? I mean, we need the week off. Maybe we can get an easier route through the 5th seed, but who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? This has been quite the shakeup. We need to win. This week's going to be a very big eye opener to where the Raiders are as a team before we carry on to the playoffs. But let's just leave it at that. Broncos 17, Raiders 14. We'll fall to 12-4 to finish the season. Which, fuck, guys, if we lose this game, 12-4, man, 12-4, 13-3, fucking amazing season. We still got next year, we still got, some holes to fill, middle linebackers, right tackles. This Raiders team is going to be competing for years. Even though Derek Carr went down now, it's not over. The Raiders aren't going to go anywhere. This team is built to last. We got some shit going on here in Oakland, and people fucking realize it. And the AFC just got a huge break. Steelers fans, thank whoever the hell you pray for, because enjoy that AFC championship game against the Steelers, because we're not going to be there, I don't think, to compete in it. But let's leave it at that, guys. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. Remember, this shit ain't over. This video is, so go fuck yourselves and go Raiders.